Viewers, this is the sixth round table of season three. Players, you have caught one traitor so far in the game. Tonight, it will feel really good if you can know you've caught another. This is the last chance to know a banished player's role as they leave the round table. Leave nothing off the table tonight. Players, the floor is yours.
So real quick, before we start getting into it, one burning question I have is actually for Adam. So, Adam, during the game, obviously, a group chat was made with me, you, and Jonathan, and we basically like been doing most of our conversating in there. Um, I have found out, like, obviously throughout the game from two different people that are outside of that group chat that have found out about it through you. One being Rob, right? Am I correct about that? Rob, you knew about the group chat? Adam
Yes.
had told you? And then Tina also let me know that you had told her about that group chat. So I'm just, wondering, why? Well, what was the reasoning to tell other people about the conversation, basically that
I
you're
mean,
conversating with me and
It's
we've
about to
Jonathan?
got
get
nothing, we've
messy
got
in here
nothing to
today.
hide. The three of us are just in an open conversation, so I didn't think it was something that I need to be hush about.
No, but like, is it
Sharing.
is that you're, sharing that information with them because you don't trust me and Jonathan, or just Jonathan, or
No,
is it because you want to get a better idea of like
obviously I trust
where?
you because I know that you're faithful, right?
Right.
Obviously I trust
Well,
you. It's just, I don't know, you guys know me, I just talk and stuff. There's
You
nothing
do.
against, like, yeah, there's nothing, no malice or anything behind it. I just, like, and I've said before to you guys that, like, at certain points, there are people that I know that I trust more than others. And so maybe, like, I don't know. There was no intention behind it at all.
Perfect. So, I just wanted to get your,
Yeah,
idea
yeah, no, I
of,
get it,
of
man.
why
Like I
that
said, ask
happened.
questions.
Perfect. So now, another question I have. So Taylor, this is gonna come up anyway, so I might as well be the one to say it. So basically, on Monday night, there was something that had happened. On Monday night, essentially, you had told, I believe it was Jonathan, that you were on a call with your brother and you weren't able to do a video, some kind of call, right? Is
yeah,
that correct?
yeah.
So the only, there's a little bit of suspicion on that specifically because
Okay.
at that time we were
Uh,
waiting for Phil to be available to do a call. And at the time
okay.
that Phil had let us know that he was available, you essentially let us know at the same time that you were available to do the call with Jonathan. Am I getting that right, Jonathan?
Yeah. So, and this is Taylor. This is me accusing you because I did say afterwards I got on a call with you and it was like everything was normal.
Right.
But yeah, you said you weren't available for personal reasons,
Right.
whatever. And then I said, because I was talking to Adam and Matt, and I said, let me just see if what he says if he's busy or something. And so I messaged you and you said that. And then the moment that, and we were trying to get on a call with Phil, and the moment that you and Phil both messaged me within a split second, you said you were available, and then Phil said, I'm ready for the call or whatever Phil said. And it was like a second later. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
no. I'm like, and I talked to Abby about it too. I was like, that is so suspicious. I'm like, oh my
That's
gosh. So I
Okay,
so
so
I don't know if it's coincidence. I
it
just want
was
to give
pure
you
coincidence. Like it was pure
so this
coincidence.
happened one night with Mike. I and Megan were gonna do a call, and he says, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom," and he puts like this face or whatever, and then Phil goes, "I gotta get a drink. Give me 5 minutes," and they both came back at the same time.
Mm.
I mean,
I did not connect that until right now.
wait, and then Taylor, can you
So,
tell me who you were what you were busy doing again? I just want to I
right?
distinctly
No,
remember
I had to call my brother because
about
Not about.
what?
I have an about, so I want to know what the about was. I have it written down.
No, I had to call my brother about his Amazon packages.
Okay, that you did say that night.
Yeah,
Okay, quick question. I just have a clarifying question about all of that. Jonathan, Matt, and Adam, were you guys also on a call with Phil prior to orchestrating all of
We
this
were we
call
were
with
we were trying to get on
Taylor?
the call,
Trying.
but Phil wasn't available.
But you were never on the call with Phil.
No, Phil wasn't available. And then when Phil let us
Okay,
know he
so
was available, Taylor.
so I
okay, but Adam, you told me twice now that you, Matt, and Jonathan were all on the call with Phil earlier.
I even kept on saying that my timeline was wrong. It was after, and I kept on like saying, "Oh, I'm not sure. Like, I think I'm getting it right. Like, my timeline might have been off, but that is exactly what happened."
You told me earlier tonight, and then you
Right,
told me in the breakout room with Rob just a minute ago the exact same story about how you and Phil and Matt and Jonathan were all on the call prior to getting on the call with Taylor. And then you said Phil wasn't available, and then Taylor became available, and they became available at the same time. And I said, but wait, you guys were on the phone with Phil, and you said, yeah, earlier, but
right.
then you fixed the timeline and you did that 2 times.
Yeah, I was trying. I swear to you, like that's gonna sound like crazy, but I was just in another conversation with someone where I was saying I think I'm getting the timelines confused. Who was I just in the room with where I just said that?
It was me and
Like I
Rob.
was literally just talking to somebody about it, I think,
It was me and Rob, but it was
and
the
I
exact
was
same
like, oh, I
story
think
that
I'm
you
getting the
had told me
timelines
earlier.
confused. Right. That's what I'm saying to you, though. I'm saying that the timeline was confused. The the way it panned out, I was getting that messed up. But what Jonathan and Matt and I are saying is really what happened.
Well, okay, so I believe that that's what happened with Phil and Taylor, but what I'm telling you is that you two
You're
different times
you're mixing up
explained
here.
to explain to me
Right.
that
That's
you,
what
Matt, and Jonathan were on the phone earlier. And I'm just saying that just doesn't match up because they're telling me that didn't happen at all. So there's no,
the call
We
did
got
I
on
mean,
the
you
call
either
happen.
know the
after.
information or you don't.
Got on the
The
call
call
after.
did happen after. I'm
So
just getting it confused. The call happened after.
I had another question. Adam, so
Okay.
sorry, man. You're getting grilled today, but
Yeah,
we
no,
had
no, it's fine.
we had
Ask.
we had a conversation today, and I was essentially asking you like, who do you feel are the two likeliest people that could be a traitor? And you had mentioned Taylor and Jonathan, but when you had mentioned it to me, you had told me not to tell anybody else, right? Um, so Tina and I were actually having a conversation at
Right.
the same time you and I were talking, and Tina actually let me know that you had let her know that same information that you told me not to tell anybody else. So I asked Tina just out of curiosity, Tina, did he tell you not to mention that to anybody else? And she straight up told me no. So again, just why did it happen like that?
I don't really understand the question. That's like, so why did I say to Tina, don't, I didn't say it to Tina, but I told you to not tell anyone. That's what you're
Yeah,
No,
asking me?
you told me because we were talking about who do you suspect, and you
Yeah.
said Jonathan and Taylor, possibly Rob. And that was kind of the end of
Mm-hmm.
that. And I said, well, yeah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. And then you turned around and told Matt the same thing. And then Matt and I were comparing notes because we're just trying to find a traitor, right?
Right. No, no,
And he
I
says,
understand.
oh, he said, that's funny because Adam told me that and he told me not to tell anybody. I'm like,
so
really?
why would
Okay,
you tell me
so
why would you tell me not to tell anybody, but then freely give it to Tina?
I honestly, Tina has been somebody that I have said that I trust. And obviously, I know you're faithful. Like, I don't know why I would have said to you, like, not to tell anyone and not. I think maybe because I know that you've got a closer relationship with Jonathan, and I was nervous that you might go back and say something.
well, that
I
makes
mean,
sense
Maybe.
though. It
I don't
does.
know.
But
I
also,
mean,
why would you suspect me and Taylor together when I've like literally like very outwardly
I
defended
didn't say
Taylor
that
and
I
then
suspected you guys together. I said that I have, like, out of everyone, that you guys have got, like, the people I suspect most. And I said, I've always said to everyone, the reason why I say you, Jonathan, is because you're very smart and I've played games with you before and you're very good. And I've never said that there's any evidence or anything. It's always that I've said that I know that you're smart and I know that you could be a
yeah,
traitor.
but I don't lie.
Taylor was, huh?
I don't lie like that.
Ta
You haven't seen me lie in a game
right.
before.
Well, anyway, Taylor, I said because of the whole thing that happened the other night, because of the sitting in darkness, the whole other stuff that was going on with
Uh,
the shield thing. Like that's the reason why.
But you also just told me before we came into here that you fully trust me as a faithful. So why am I possible?
Right. So when I said to Tina as well, I said to her, I suspect those three people, and I said I am less sus on Rob. That
He
is what
did.
I said.
He did.
Those were my exact words.
He did say that.
Well, the other thing that we do need to talk about, I think we have maybe around 9 or 10 minutes left, but I I think there's been mention of the fact that there's a possibility that one of the women is, a traitor, or one of the returnees is a traitor. And Tina, I just have to point out that when you came back in that game, like, we had spent quite a bit of time like discussing, like, there's A, B, C, D, or we didn't know about the D, but like there's A, B, C clues, and we need to assign them to each person. And then you go out, and when you come back, you didn't have the information correct, you didn't have the letters correct, and then you mistakenly told us different people's names multiple times, and nobody else got the information wrong, like, at all. So I just wonder if you could address that. I'm going to mute because my dog's barking. Sorry.
And
Sure. I mean, I may not have always the greatest attention to detail. Anybody that's played a game with me before has probably picked up on that. I tend to get way ahead of myself. And the thing is, this is traders. The traders want the money just as much as the faithful do. The traders aren't going to sabotage a challenge to try and keep money from going in the pot. So that was me just being a sloppy, not great player. And I was focused too much on the actual clues rather than the person and the letter and so my focus was not on the right thing. And I'll be the first one to admit that.
yeah, but you said it wasn't important, but we were already before you
Oh
went in.
yeah, it was important,
Yeah, it
but
was very important.
at the time, I didn't realize the importance of it
But even then, when you came back and saw it was important, you still said that it wasn't. You don't see why it's so important.
because I didn't at that particular moment. I didn't. And then once I was realizing that, oh, people were asking duplicate clues because they hadn't up until the point that I got taken out of the room. Then I'm like, oh, that's why. Yeah. I
Right.
just,
But we had
I
we had
didn't
all
realize.
discussed right. But we had all discussed that prior to going in, and that's why we were trying to assign people, who was everybody
Fair
going to
enough.
talk to,
Fair
what
enough.
clue were you going to ask, what number
Yep.
letter clue were you going to ask, all of that stuff. And then, even when we pressed you, you were like, the letters aren't important. It was very
Right.
suspicious, to be
But
honest.
again, as a trader, you're not going to sabotage a challenge. You're not going to do
Well,
that because
it's
you
not
want the
tomorrow.
money just as much as the
It's
faithfuls do. You know, um, I
Sure, I
tend to get
understand that explanation, but it
Yeah,
was
I tend to
still
get
not a
the
good look.
details lost when everybody's talking all at the same time. It's just like when we did the challenge the other night, I'm trying to partner up with somebody and everybody's talking over me. So I basically just sort of like, bleh, you know, I'm not going to try and compete with everybody.
Okay, but also another key part that I want to bring up is going back to the beginning of the game when you are the one who brought up the whole thing about Gina. Um,
Yeah,
and you kind of set that into motion, but then when it came time to the round table, you just kind of sat back and didn't really kind of
I
put the,
voted for her the first time
and then
because
yeah,
I thought it was the right thing to do.
you thought it was Gina.
I did. But then when it went around again, I'm like, I don't think this is right. I was taking what other people told me and everything and building it into something it wasn't. And it turns out she was a faithful, which is, I was correct in my second vote, not voting for her. You guys, I am not the traitor here tonight. I am not the traitor. Don't do this. Focus on the traitor. It's not me.
It's just
Why?
really, it's just really hard, Tina, because like, I brought up the point earlier today where four of us are still in this game, four of the returning players. It'd be easy to just take a, shot in the dark and go either Rob or Taylor and hope for the best, you know. But I honestly do think one of you three, Adam, Jonathan, and Tina, I do think one of you three are a traitor.
All
Um,
right. I mean, you guys are going to be really, really disappointed if you vote me. It is not me.
we have to take a shot tonight. Like it's just that simple.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like it's
Okay.
got to be one of you
Do what you
three, I
got to
think.
do and get me out of the game, but you're voting out a faithful. I am not lying to you,
Ask,
Matt.
like, just, and you really suspect that it's then what, Jonathan, Tina, or myself? Like, ask the question. Ask anything.
Adam, we can barely hear you for some reason now.
Yeah, your audio is
You
poor.
might be holding your phone on the mic or something.
I mean,
No,
on
I'm not. I'm like, is that better?
Not
No.
really.
the,
I'm gonna be honest. The one thing that is the one thing that I can honestly vouch for Jonathan at this time, and if you're a trader, dude, like good
I
game, you got me good.
promise, I
The
promise on
one
anything that I'm not.
the one
I'm a
thing that
faithful.
I will say to vouch for Jonathan at this time is he was actually the first person that I told about the whole ghost thing, and he kept that a secret.
I knew from the beginning.
Faithfully, he kept that a
Yeah.
secret. He knew before it was actually revealed. He knew that I was a faithful. He didn't know who the ghost was. I didn't reveal that to him because I wanted to keep the ghost safe, but he knew that I knew, and he kept that secret safe. So either he was a traitor, hurting me to the end and gained my trust, or he truly is a faithful
Well,
that is
I would just
calculated
say
and
I would
safe.
just say that the traders didn't know that anything was coming for them. And so anyone that was like, because I heard that like Matt S was sharing with, I think, Matt R at first and then Abby. And so it was like the traders never found out, as far as I'm concerned, because Mike seemed very oblivious. I think we all agree with that when he left. I honestly don't know where or who to vote for tonight. I have absolutely no idea. Like, I
Can I just
honestly
say
feel like
something?
faithful, 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 faithful. So
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
So Jonathan did mention it to me, actually, Matt, but
Wait.
I already knew because of the clairvoyance thing, but he did mention it to me.
Like he outright said the same information that I gave him.
Pretty much, yeah.
oh, at the clairvoyance aspect of it when that happened.
No, we had a conversation where you told me what had been said
And I agree with that. Yeah.
in confidence.
Around that time, yeah, I did. Because
You
I
did.
wanted to test you. I remember that now, you saying that. I wanted to test
So
you. I gave you some information. I don't think I gave you everything, but that was when moves were already being made. And I wanted to
Mhm.
test if I could trust you at that point.
Yeah.
And you didn't say anything. So I will vouch for that for you.
I can verify that about the same time because I think Jonathan and I were talking at that same time, and then
Yes.
Adam, you had come to talk to me about how you knew that I was, clear, and all that information
Yeah, it
was
was all at
opening
the
up
same.
right about that
Yeah.
same
yeah.
time.
It was all at the same time. And Adam did not say anything at that time. So I will agree with that. And I will agree that Mike left oblivious. So I don't know who the traders are. I wish this was easier for me. I have absolutely no idea.
Abby, do you know how much more time we have?
My clock says 1 minute and 15 seconds, and I put it
Okay.
on about 19 minutes when Phil said we probably had 20. So we probably have like a minute and a half.
Okay. I'm down to vote the person we discussed, Abby.
Not me.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, well, is there a consensus? We can.
I think the rest of y'all should go with your gut.
I will go with my gut then.
Yeah, I was told to go with my gut and to listen to things that happened in the beginning of the game. That's what I was clued on. So that's what I'm going to do.
I love each and every single one of you. I just have to say,
This
this is the hardest one. This is the hardest one.
sucks. This does nothing more than suck. It's like,
And
oh, you want to
pivotal
think?
at the same time. Like,
Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely.
you need the
Because it's the
numbers.
last.
You guys,
It's the
you
last
got to
time we
catch
know.
the bad guy tonight. And
Because it's the
I
last
feel
time we know
Matt
for
and Abby
sure.
like you're looking in the wrong direction. You really are.
It's the last time we know
But
for certain. That's
you'll
what's
find out in a few minutes, I guess.
it's bugging me.
I mean, I have like a 50% chance of voting for a trader tonight, and I hope I do. Because there's only 4 of you I can vote for. So
Mhm.
Yep.
I am voting more on the person's behavior in the room tonight, watching their body language and how when this person was put on the spot, they got a little nervous. So you can't look at somebody's behavior from 2 weeks ago when they were still trying to get into this game and figure out who everybody was and apply that to how they're playing today.
two of you are tricksters. Who is it?
Yeah, it's just a question of who.
Silence. The time for talking has passed. It's now a time for action. Please write down the name of the player you think is a traitor that you want to banish from the game. When you're ready, please make sure you're holding up your name, facing you, of course. Waiting on two people, waiting on
Oh,
one.
sorry.
Okay, perfect. We're going to start with Jonathan.
No matter who I was voting for tonight, I know that it was going to be really tough. I honestly have no idea who the Traitors are, so good job. Um, I get all the heat that was on Adam. Adam talks, and so I don't know if that convinced me. I don't know enough about Rob. Taylor, I just think I know you too well that I don't think it's you. Tina, I really don't think it's you. But I go back to what Rob said about Gina, and that's the only thing I have. I'm sorry, Tina.
Okay, thank you. Please mute. Abby.
This is really tough, you guys. I will say that everyone is doing a really, really good job. I actually think that all of you have responded well to the questions that have been asked, and um, it's always hard when he gets put on you and to respond in a way that doesn't come across too defensive or too, whatever. Um, but Tina, I'm so sorry. I can't overlook what happened in the challenge today. It was just, that was a lot for me. And I hear what you're saying. And I don't know. It's all I got to go with. I'm so sorry, especially if you're not a traitor. I'm going to be really disappointed.
Okay, Tina.
Taylor, you got really nervous. You were biting your nails. You were tugging on your collar. You were exhibiting all sorts of behavior that you were afraid you were going to get caught. So,
Thank you. Please mute. Adam.
I'm also, I was part of the conversation that happened the other night. I know I messed up the timeline, but for me, it was too much of a coincidence that my side over Taylor.
Thank you. Please mute. Taylor.
Yeah, between the challenge, just I felt you were also a little nervous tonight, a little bit of stuttering. So I guess I'm just repeating what you said about me, which is fitting. So, and no one can see that.
Okay.
Tina.
Thank you. Please mute. Matt.
Like I said, this was a hard one. I didn't think I was going to vote this person at all at one point, but we just killed two birds with one stone with this one. So we'll see what happens. And I'm so sorry if you're faithful, but I vote Tina.
Thank you. Please mute. Rob.
Saving the best for last. Like I said, you traders are doing an amazing job. This has been really, really difficult, but I think in my bones, I feel this is the correct thing to do. From the beginning, I've always kind of had a little bit of sus on you from the Gina thing, and then even with our conversations today before we came on, and then obviously when we did the challenge, it just kind of certified it for me. So if I'm wrong, I am so super sorry, and I need to check my brain and when it comes to sussing things out. But I went with Tina.
Thank you. Please mute. Everybody, turn off your cameras and mute except for Tina, please. Tina, you have been banished from the group. Before you are completely set adrift and outcasted from this game, please say your goodbyes and please reveal whether you are a traitor or simply one of the faithful.
First of all, this has been so much fun. This is the furthest I've ever made it in a Traitors game. Um, and again, when you're a trader, you don't throw a challenge because you want money. And again, you can't hold something somebody did or said 2 weeks ago against them in the present because the game changes. This entire game and today, I have been a faithful.
Thank you, Tina. We will see you later. Great game. Players, you can unmute and chat.
Fucking hell, you guys. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's wild.
What the hell?
God damn you guys. God damn you guys. Okay. Y'all
I
some
have
good ass actors.
I have only 3 options left.
I can't
And
believe
it's
it.
2 of you.
I can't believe it.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
I knew it wasn't me.
Wow.
What did you say, Adam?
I really didn't think it was Tina.
Because it's you.
Oh
Exactly.
man. Well,
Okay. Well,
That's crazy.
uh,
That's crazy.
Wow.
where do
I just
so
knew that was not going to
where
be.
do we
That was
go
our
from-
last opportunity to find out for sure.
Yep. Now we're in a clusterfuck to the end. Love this for us.
I feel like
It's
I
not
know exactly who it is
me.
now.
I also didn't know we were all voting for Tina, or a majority of us were voting for Tina either. So
Yeah, that came. I thought the votes were going to be more split.
I was just going with my gut. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I honestly thought the votes would be more split tonight. That's crazy.
wow.
I guess that should have been the gimme right there.
Two of you are some good ass liars. I'm telling you right now. Two of you are lying to my face right now.
Yeah, I
Oh,
found the same
damn it.
thing.
Oh, oh god.
The
Hi.
Same thing.
Hi.
Players, wow, we are down to 6 with 2 days left. Still lots can happen. The remaining trader or traders will figure out their next steps later tonight. So now you must hope to survive tonight, which is the final night a trader can murder. Compete in your final cash challenge, then survive the final round table tomorrow where the banished player will not reveal their role, and then face the final pit of fire, where we will find out who is taking the money home. I'm going to give you 15 minutes now, here together, to celebrate your accomplishment of making it this far in the game. Great work.
Celebrate.
We fucking suck. What are you talking
I know.
about?
Celebrate.
Listen,
Celebrate.
Celebrate we got out one
I've-
trader
I've
because
made
we
it-
had a ghost?
Yeah, I've made it to the end in the Traders game before as a faithful and lost, and I don't want to
So did
repeat this again. Like, it's
I
like,
know I watched it. I watched it.
yeah, you watched me fail.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's do this. Like, it's. Can we talk about this more? Are we everyone okay with it?
Yes,
'Cause, like,
yes,
Yeah, go
please.
for it.
Abby.
We're here.
Not you. I'm never voting for you. It's definitely not Matt. Definitely not Abby. 100%. So it's one of
Yeah.
us 4.
So
I
it's-
know it's 100% not me. So
So
my
I'm-
perspective, it's the 3 of you. It's 2 out of 3 of you.
And same
Yeah,
for me.
that's-
I'm
Right,
too
and that's the
100%.
same for us. And I am a faithful.
Yeah, same here. So like somebody's lying.
Wow.
Don't know who it is.
Y'all are good liar. Taylor. Is it Taylor?
No, it's not.
It's
Like I said,
Taylor.
I mean,
It's Taylor.
it's not.
Well,
everyone.
listen, whoever's the traders right now, I would definitely be careful who you choose to murder. There's shields coming out, so definitely, tread softly. Tread softly. Just
Matt's
saying.
like, I
Adam?
begged for a shield. If
Just
I
saying.
didn't,
Adam, don't murder me, Adam.
Said there was 2 shields, right?
Jonathan, stop, man. I am not a traitor.
Then
Please
it's
don't
me. Then it's
anybody
me and
murder
you.
me.
Then it's me and you who are the faithfuls. Then it's me and you if you're not.
It's definitely not, because I promise
it's not.
100% I am all the way
Oh,
faithful.
this thing is-
I promise.
Jonathan, you might be fooling me right now.
I promise.
I really
you,
don't think it's you at
100%.
all.
Nope.
Two of you
I
fellas
really-
are lying right now. Y'all are some
I
liars.
really don't.
Good-ass
I
liars.
really don't think it's Jonathan.
It's
But
like blowing my mind. Blowing my mind.
I'm blowing my mind that you're still here, to be completely honest. But
Me?
yes.
Why
Why?
are you surprised about that?
I made it to the end of Traitors.
Well,
before.
oh yeah, I know.
I'm
I don't know.
alive
Just
now.
yeah, that's why you're alive now. Then you're smart.
Let
Hey,
me just bring up some people. Odd, Brad, am I that smart? I keep getting the wrong people.
Yeah, you've not been the best faithful, Jonathan, with that in that aspect.
Oh.
You've tried,
I'm
but you've
loud
tried.
but wrong.
You've tried, and we appreciate your efforts.
Listen. At least I have all my fallen soldiers here. Odd,
Be gobsmacked whenever I figure
Tina.
out which one of y'all it is. It's just
Yeah,
wild.
you guys are playing it good. I just knew it was going to be Tina.
That's crazy to me.
Okay, I'm just gonna record this though.
I
If
feel like
I'm
a
gonna say
jackass,
this right now,
what I feel like.
I will say I had no idea who it is, and I will say that I know somebody in this room and somebody in this game that's been eliminated is gonna be like, I knew the whole time.
No,
Something
this
well.
time last year, I knew it was Matt and I knew it was Daniel. I don't know. I don't know. And we have confirmed faithfuls, and I don't know. It's blowing my mind. Yeah.
Well, I
Too
obviously suck at figuring this out. I'm a terrible faithful. That's unfortunate. I honestly, I thought we had it. I
Yeah, I really, really thought we had it with Tina. Like, it was so many things leading up to. Like I said, I didn't even put out all.
Well, wasn't it? It was statistics too. It was like the returning player and the
So anyway, I would say that I was right in the fact that I said it wasn't a woman. I kept saying I don't think it is. I think it's 3 guys.
That's true.
I said that
You
from the
sure did.
beginning. I told people that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Adam, we can't hear you if you're talking.
silent.
You're muted. Nope. Now you're done. Nope.
You're not muted, but there's no audio.
Nope. I can read your lips. That's about it.
Adam, maybe leave and come back.
Or don't come back. If you're a traitor. We need the numbers.
Can we do a
Wow,
100%
guys.
we need the
Go
number.
back and rebanish?
Yeah, that does blow my mind. And listen, good job. Good job.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
I'm,
You guys are stumping me.
So stumped.
You guys are stumping me hella. I thought I had it figured out.
I honestly thought that the whole Gina thing with Tina, like I don't think if Tina was if Tina was a traitor that she would have been that obvious. Like that was a real obvious.
She wasn't being honest. She told us. I don't remember who that was. It was a
Yeah.
while ago now, but she told us in a breakout room that this is what happened. She threw her name out. It was so clear. So if there was anything that's ever been clear in this game, that Gina was faithful.
Yeah.
Never really been clear.
Yeah.
I put it out there, and then when it came time for it to speak on it,
Yeah.
I think she said Julian, or I forgot her name.
Jillian.
But Jillian, sorry, yeah.
The other thing too is like Odd was saying to me before he left, he was like, because he was like Tina as well. I mean, he had Mike and then Tina's top 3. And he was like, because Tina basically like told me to vote for you. And then she didn't vote for you, is what he kept saying to me. And I was like, yeah, and that kind of.
She did that a couple of different times.
Yeah,
she
she
did that
did.
a couple of different times
she got
on
nervous.
different people.
Yeah,
And that's
the
why I
Gina
was
flip.
suspicious of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gina flip was odd. Like the vote flip.
I mean, I told him, I'm like, I think she doesn't want to like cause beef with me, so that's why she didn't want me to like go after her or something. But like, I'm a faithful. I'm only going to go after traitors, and if I don't think you are, then I'm not going to go after you, no matter what. Like a Megan thing. Like, Meg, you can come for me, and I'm going to back off if I don't think you were. You know what I mean? And which I did. So, but yeah. Wow, 2 traitors still here. It has to be. There's no way that they started with just.
Have they ever started a game with just 2 on any of the
The only thing I've ever seen was the Cats game that I played. She started with 1, and he had the option to either recruit 1 or 2, 2 not do a murder, or 1 and do a murder.
But what happened
That
in
was
season 1 of this one? It was who again?
Phil consistently picked 3 traitors, both season 1 and season 2.
Mm-hmm. No, I think he's going to do the same
as well. I got a question. When Mike went out that time he was speaking, he mentioned 3 names that he thought were possibly the traitors. I was one of them, but who were the other 2 that's still here?
He mentioned 3 names to me. I have them written down, but
he mentioned Taylor. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Who else? Okay, so that's.
I think Odd was the other one, right?
It might have been Odd.
I think he did say.
I'd have to check my notes.
No, because he was talking to Odd, so he didn't mention Odd.
I have to check my phone, but I can tell you.
I've got my notes as well.
That would be interesting to know.
You can check notes, but you can't check your phone.
Yeah. I'm not checking my phone. I will check my phone after this call, and I'll let you know. I don't have it written down. I just have it in my messenger.
I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm disappointed myself. I should have done better.
and I feel bad. Like
that's real shitty.
I just knew it in my bones that she was.
I think if Tina didn't have like such a colossal fail in this challenge,
Yeah.
even though I agree that it's
be
like
honest,
that's like more of a mole thing, I feel
yeah.
Oh
like
yeah.
maybe it would like not be in our heads.
I think for me, I was already kind of headed on that it was Tina. So and then we saw to see the challenge, how
It just added to it. Yeah.
yeah,
It
it
sucks.
kind of signed it for me.
It
But
sucks. It's clearly we were wrong, but
yeah.
yeah.
It's sad that a lot of the faithfuls are doing things that are making themselves questionable, like Odd, like Megan.
Well, Odd and Brad also, for me, didn't defend themselves well. I think at least Tina did, defend herself as well as you can as a faithful. And so that was a tough one. That was a tough vote.
Yeah.
Did you find your notes, Adam?
I'm looking through. I didn't see anything. I'll keep on going. I have like a big stack of paper, so I have to like literally like search through them.
I don't think I wrote it down.
So
Oh,
I just reference my messenger all the time. So
I'm trying to find it. What
I
day?
thought
What
y'all
day
put-
was that on? So I did write days and such.
last Sunday, something.
and Tina's votes were, these are my notes. I'm just looking at my notes. Tina's votes were
she voted Megan
Megan,
twice,
Gina,
then Gina,
Matt
and then switched to
R,
Nick, then Matt.
Mike.
Yep, Mike. She couldn't vote because she was caged, and then Taylor. Yeah. She's consistently voted for at least.
Why did I write down here Tina and Megan are not traitors together? Not likely not due to Mike voting. Why did I write that?
Mike voted both. Well, Mike voted Megan.
Yeah.
Matt, what did you just say?
About
You said she consistently voted.
faithfuls. I mean, at least up until the cage point, because we don't exactly know if Taylor's a faithful or not just yet.
Right.
But yeah, she consistently voted for faithfuls because she voted for Megan twice that we know is a faithful. She voted Gina, then switched to Nick. Both were faithful. Myself, which was faithful, and then Mike, traitor, obviously. And then that's
But Mike, you can't look anything down because I'm pretty sure that was a unanimous.
It was.
Yeah.
You know what though? Thank God for shields.
Thank
I will
God.
say that.
Yeah.
Thank God. Shields, but why wouldn't they give out multiple shields? Like,
Oh, I don't see why they
They
would.
might. They might.
listen, that's our only hope as faithfuls to
Phil
like.
said
To make it to this next one.
Phil said before, or maybe there might be 1, 2, or 3 like shields or whatever. So when I went in
Three.
there, when I went in there, I said to them like, "Oh, obviously I want a shield." I was like, "But can I also ask for a shield for Matt too?" Because I really believe, honestly, Matt and Abby are probably at biggest risk of going because we know.
Oh yeah.
Confirmed.
Oh,
So,
I agree.
Yeah, so I was like, "Can you just give Matt one?" But obviously, I don't think they can.
I'm so sorry. I did not advocate for anyone else other than myself, but I do
Thanks for
agree that
advocating
most
for
of
me
it-
there, Adam. I appreciate that.
Abby, I'm sorry. I couldn't advocate for like everyone.
Adam's like, if you could hook me up with one, and then maybe Abby, if you have another one.
Good job.
Yeah.
No, listen. I'm confident. Them shields are coming out. I am.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They want to see it. They want to see things shaken up a little bit. You
Yeah.
can't just be,
We
clear and say what's going to
I have
happen.
a question.
Chance.
Yep. Go ahead.
Do the old trader, the ones like Melissa and Daniel and whoever was in the other group, Stick and whoever else, do they know which one of y'all are traitors?
They
I
have
don't-
to,
I
I
don't
think.
That
think
wasn't the vibe I was given. I don't.
Well, Phil said that everything stays in here kind of a situation. So
Yes.
it's like I said,
I'm
am I allowed
sure
telling
they
you my
know.
role as a faithful? Because I am. And no one spoke or said anything, but it was like I would assume because he said everything stays in there.
I'm sure they know.
I definitely gave him some information.
So if they're giving out multiple shields, let's just say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of us left. I'm assuming 2 people are traitors. That means Traders have like a
A
50%
very
shot.
small
Yeah,
Yeah.
pot for them to take from tonight.
Yeah.
So they can miss. They can miss.
Play it
it's
smart,
really well
y'all.
played.
Play it smart,
Yeah.
traders. You might actually do better if you don't hit anybody. Just think about it like that.
Yeah, just keep us all.
We're not able to figure it out
That
anyway
is true, actually.
It is true.
Mhm.
That is true.
It could cause
because
chaos.
there
If
was
they don't murder someone, it would be better for them. I agree with
yeah
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
because
was
it would cause
there was a
chaos.
Maybe
time
more numbers at banishment.
there was a time when me and Daniel were playing. I think we went like 3 rounds with no murder, and it caused so much confusion. But it was really because we kept hitting shields.
All right.
They were just like, wait, these guys are definitely not paying attention. They
And
suck that
everybody's like,
I
bad.
definitely
to
thought
kill
one of them
them?
was a recruitment. I definitely
everybody
thought one of them
everybody
was a
was
recruitment,
like,
for sure.
oh, there's
Yeah.
recruitments. That's why Stick
Recruit
was a traitor.
recruitments with 3 players and a geez,
No,
that's
because Melissa was gone for at least one of them. I was like,
how
oh,
many players were in season 2, if I can ask?
Yeah.
18, 20, 19?
I think it's 16.
Oh, geez.
Was it 16?
Yeah, I feel like it was less, right?
I feel like it was like
It was
14.
less.
Wasn't it like 14?
I thought it was like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't.
A recruitment of poor geez, color.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
funny.
they didn't recruit, but you had the option to.
No.
Yeah, we never recruited. And then
Son
there
of
was
a
a
bitch.
time where I had gotten an option to turn against Daniel and kill him or kill one of the faithfuls. And I ended up choosing Jonathan to kill because he was on us. But Jonathan, if you weren't in there, I probably would have clipped Daniel. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Just to be the only traitor, I mean,
Wow.
I
So
get ballsy like
I
that,
mean,
but
and that would have been the wrong move, I think, because me and Victoria had a plan to get you guys. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't pass up that move.
especially if you
When I
got
came out.
Daniel and me and Victoria were still in there because we had Caleb and we had
That
Brandon
is true.
vote for us, so there would have been 4 against you.
That
Geez.
is true. When I cut you, Victoria basically like aligned herself with us, and then I had Brandon and Caleb in my back pocket. I felt so bad. They're great though. I love them so much. It
Taylor,
sucked having to vote them out.
Taylor, Rob, and Abby, because you don't know any of those people. I don't know if you played with them before, but you don't know them from the traders. Did you guys have much like open conversation with them when you had your time with them?
I just started off by asking
Yeah,
what advice they had, which is again they told me, which is why I
yeah,
also
just
into
it
a
was
team.
more generic.
What advice did they give you?
They told me to trust my gut was one of the key things, and to lean into some of the stuff, the choices that were made or things that were said during the beginning of the game, which is again why I started.
Oh, that's where that came from. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
How about you, Taylor?
Yeah, I know about the same. I think I just kind of was like on Facebook. Can you just give me some general advice? 'Cause I feel like there's 2 left, and I don't even know where to go from here.
But what did they tell
Clearly,
And what was that general advice?
yeah, just trust your gut, and maybe you'll get it right.
Oh shit.
you? Okay. What did they tell you, Adam?
I asked them if what tells did they have that they think that the faithful would have been able to pick up on, so that we can look for them. And Melissa said that she would get like giggly and stuff when she was trying to like tell a lie. Like she would get like giggly and whatever. So then I was trying to think how would I put that with it didn't help me. Stick said that she had a hard time in like the round tables, like really like making the accusations. So she would go very like bright red in the face when she was doing that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be.
Wait, more than one person gave you advice? Daniel only spoke up for me.
No, 2 people.
I only got advice from Danielle as well. Stick threw it over to him. She was like, "Oh, you should answer this one." Maybe because your relationship with Matt or something like that. And it was the exact same advice that he gave Rob as far as like go back to who the people voted for at the beginning.
Well, players,
Well, they're all gone.
that is it for tonight.
Right.
Viewers, join me for day 8, where we will set the game on fire as we rapidly approach the end game. Will it be Team Faithful or Team Traitor that survives?
Be
And who
faithful.
will win the Traitors Season 3? We will find out soon.